Hey everybody, so this is a contest entry video for JimmyC, and if you guys haven't subscribed to JimmyC, you definitely should go check him out. I'll leave a link below. But dude hadn't been on that long, and he's already at like 100 subs, and he's a lot of fun to watch. I used to have a roommate who was from Jersey, and he's from Jersey, but he lives in New York, so it's kind of funny because you know, like the accent and the whole thing. But he's a cool dude. He shows some nice books. It's cool. But anyway, so he had 100 subs. He's at like 101 now, I think, which is awesome because he hasn't really been doing this that long. And you know, right on, go dude. So yeah, let's get to this. He asks 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 questions. One of them is wicked hard. But it's his contest, so it's his rules, so let's go. His first question is the first comic that you bought. With my own money, I want to say it was an issue of G.I. Joe. I used to collect G.I. Joe. My dad was in the Army, and we were in Germany for like 12 years. And I was reading G.I. Joe. So I have no idea where my G.I. Joe comic books are right now. It was either G.I. Joe or Transformers, because that was kind of what I cut my teeth as it was into comics. So yeah, it was either G.I. Joe or Transformers. I want to say it was G.I. Joe. Second question is best deal you got on a comic. That'd be this guy right here. This book is in awesome shape. There's like a little, this crease right here, and there's some spine dings. I've shown this book before, but it's always been like, yeah, and I had this. But, you know, it's, the pages are in pretty good shape. Corner's a little blunted, but, you know, whatever. I found this book in a flea market. Let's see. I was 10th grade. 1990. 90.89 in a flea market for $50. And I was debating between two books at the time. It was either this one or Avengers #4. But I was a bigger Wolverine fan than I was a Captain America fan, so I picked that up. So yeah, $50 for this. So yep, there's that. His third question is, would you overpay for? And he kind of wanted to know what you paid too. And I would have to say I overpaid for this. I'm pretty cheap when it comes to comics. It's not that I don't, I'm just cheap. If I can get, you know, if I'm in a new store, the first thing I usually do is dig through like the dollar bin, or if they have a 50-cent bin or like a quarter bin or whatever. I mean, it's not a, I mean, yeah, there's books that I'm looking for that I would absolutely positively love to have, and I have spent money on books before, but this is, excuse me. Sorry, I need a drink. I don't have a problem spending money on comics. There's so much good stuff out, and I'm usually surprised about what I pull out of the dollar bin. So that's generally the first place that I look. And the shops, at least around here, that have books on the wall or whatever, they're usually a little overpriced. So I don't really, there's some stuff I know I'm not going to find locally, so I don't even really bother to look. But I paid $30, 30 plus bucks for this like 2 months ago, maybe 3. And I'm not sure this is a $30 book, but I've done videos and had conversations with people about my feelings towards paying $30 for this book. And excuse me, I have another story, but that's gonna tie into another one of his questions. So yeah, $30 for this. I thought I paid too much. I don't see this as a $30 book. It's not the first appearance of Apocalypse. I don't care what anybody says, but it is what it is. His next question is the most expensive comic that you own. Here's another surprise. I don't own a price guide. Um, I still have mine from last year, so I'm not quite sure what the books are going for now because I it's not really important to me because I don't spend a lot of money on my books. I don't. The most I've spent on a comic book this year was the $24 I paid for that Dynamic Forces variant of that My Little Pony comic book I bought for my girlfriend last week. And I don't think $24 is too much to spend for a comic book, especially if it's something that she's into. And there's some books that I have purchased in the past, like year or so, that I've spent more than that on, but I didn't have a problem doing that because to me it's worth it. The market fluctuates so much anyway, so it's kind of hard to figure out if the price guide is the basis or is the purchase price on eBay the basis or just the general market value of the book. You know, I paid $30 for my Machine Man #1. It's near mint. It's gorgeous, but it's, you know, it's, so to me that book is $30, even though on eBay you could probably get it cheaper, or I don't know. I've been drinking. Sorry, but that's cool because that all ties into one of his questions too. So where were we? I've totally spaced this. Most expensive comic you own. Back to this. So yeah, it's either this one or it's my Amazing Fantasy or Amazing Spider-Man 15. I looked him up on eBay, and I guess Craven's not really hot right now compared to what he was. But to me, this is my this is my I mean, I don't know, and I don't really care, but I was more excited about getting this book than I was this one, if that makes any sense. Like, this is the gem in my collection. So to me, this is my most expensive comic book, if that makes any sense. But yeah. Okay, his next question is crazy, wicked hard, and he says you only have to pick one, or you can only pick one and not to mention the other people. He wants to know who your favorite YouTuber is. Now, this sucks. Because I there's a couple people on YouTube that I've like talked to on the phone and exchanged emails with, and these are people I consider my friends. But in the grand scheme of things, there's people whose videos I enjoy watching for different reasons. But I can just pick one. So everybody else is going to have to forgive me, but that doesn't mean I'm not showing the love for all you other guys. But I'd have to say my favorite YouTuber is Snow Rabbit. And the reason why, on like more than one occasion, he'll do a video where he's like, yeah, I found this book. And I'm like, dude, I just bought that book. Or it's like, I'll do a video where I was like, and I found this, and this is amazing. And he's like, dude, I just picked that up. And it's funny because I think out of like all of the people who I either am subscribed to or the videos that I watch on YouTube, it's like our collecting habits are the closest. You know what I'm saying? We're both into like the same thing. It's like I'll pick something obscure to talk about, and he goes, "Oh yeah, that was amazing," or something like that. So yeah, Snow Rabbit. But I'm not supposed to mention the other people, so I'm not. So please forgive me, but please don't think that I don't appreciate the content or anything else. It is what it is. It's his rules. It's his contest. So blame him, not me. Okay. His next question was awesome. What is the comic you're most likely to buy if you're wasted and on eBay? Awesome story here. The reprint of the first appearance, or not the first appearance, but Silver Surfer #1. It's like a Fantastic Fantasy or whatever. You guys know what I'm talking about. I paid $18 for that thing one night, and I'm like, what in the hell was I thinking? I don't read Silver Surfer. I'm not really a fan of Silver Surfer. I don't understand why I did it. I'm probably going to go on eBay as soon as I get done with this and maybe bid on some stuff that I probably shouldn't. But there's been a couple things on that's like the the drunk stumbling through eBay, where like the next morning you're like, oh my god, really? Why did I put 80 bucks on that? That's totally not. But that's just me. But you know, hey, it is what it is. And his last question, and I am a soccer fan, so this is okay for me. He wanted to know what your favorite football team was. Football, like English football. So he's talking about soccer. And I'm from KC, so I'm going to go with Sporting Kansas City. Now, you can say what you want to say about them, but last year they brought all that shit home. That's all I'm saying. Out of nowhere. Our boys did good, and they won. So, yeah, that's my my contest entry for JimmyC. I'll leave a link below. If you guys haven't checked him out, please do. And you guys have a nice day. Thanks for watching.